We're gonna be putting 50 viral kitchen hacks to the test, starting with the tomato hack. So for this hack, we're gonna take some cherry tomatoes, place that onto a plate like so, and then we're gonna take another plate and place that on top. And now we're just gonna run our knife all the way through. By the way, we're gonna be rating all these hacks on a 3-tier system. Trash being the worst, it's okay being in the middle, and wow being the ultimate best. You should do this hack. Let's check out this one. When I lift this plate up, all the tomatoes should be cut in half evenly. Oh, look at this. We got some here, but it's not even. Look at this. Like, this is not cut in half, and this is not cut at all. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this trash. Now we're gonna be doing the lemon hack. If you don't have a lemon squeezer, don't worry. You can squeeze the lemons using regular tongs. This is how you do it. Place your lemon in between the tongs like so. Boom, look at all that juice that came out, baby. Completely juiced. Wow. This hack is a lemon and lime storing hack. You could toss lemon or lime into a jar, fill it up with some water, and throw it into the fridge, and it'll last up to 3 months.
3 weeks later.
All right, it's been 3.5 weeks, which usually the lemon goes bad. So let's see if it's any good. It looks fresh. It looks like brand new still. Look at that. It's definitely a little softer, but it doesn't feel, let's give it a shot here. It's perfect. Let me give it a taste. Yeah, it's fresh. Wow. Next is this honey hack. So basically, whenever you put honey onto any measuring spoon, look what happens. It's like not all of it comes out. I still got honey residue on my spoon. So this hack is supposed to solve that problem. If you just go ahead and put some oil onto your measuring spoon, not too much, just a little, spread it around, and then put some of that premium honey onto your measuring spoon, and apparently it should slide right off. Oh wow, majority of it came out. But then you have like olive oil and honey, but it worked, so it's okay. This next hack is a flour measuring hack. So basically you take a measuring spoon, make an indent in your flour of that size, and then take any ingredient that needs to be added and then put it into that hole.
Nice.
And apparently that's exactly what we need. Wow. Next, we're gonna be doing the garlic hack. Take a bunch of garlic, toss that into a blender, and then give that a quick blitz. Whew, it smells delicious. Then we're gonna toss it into a Ziploc bag, like so. And then we're gonna evenly spread this out in our Ziploc bag. And then we wanna take a bench scraper or the back of a knife, and then just divide these up into squares, however big you want the squares to be. And then just toss it into the freezer.
Later.
And then pop it out of the freezer, and you got yourself frozen, portioned garlic. Just take that, toss it into your food. Wow. Next, we're gonna be doing a cherry hack, which is an easy way to pit a cherry. Just take a cherry, the stem off, of course, put that on top of a bottle, take a chopstick, and push through. And you should be able to pit a cherry. Why didn't it work? Let's try one more time. I'm giving you one more shot here. Oh! It worked. The pit went through, and so did the bottom half of my cherry. Trash. Next, we're gonna be doing the floating egg hack. If your egg floats, that means it's fresh. If it sinks to the bottom, that means it's not fresh. So I got some fresh eggs right here and not so fresh eggs right here. So I'm gonna go in with the not so fresh egg. It's sunk to the bottom like it should. This is fresh. This is fresh. This hack doesn't work, trash. This next hack uses a water bottle to separate the yolk from the white. All you gotta do is take it to the yolk of an egg, squeeze the bottle, and let go. You separate the yolk from it, and then whenever you wanna use it, all you gotta do is just push it out. Wow. While we have our eggs separated, I wanna show you guys another hack, how to cook the perfect egg hack. So all we're gonna do is take our whites and cook that first. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a perfect round shape. And once it's a little cooked, we're gonna go ahead and add in our yolk right in the middle. Now we're just gonna pour in some water, put a lid on top of that, and wait for that to perfectly cook. I mean, it looks like a perfect egg, but for all that work, it's okay. This next hack is a can opening hack. Usually we open up cans like this on its side, and then taking the lid off could be a little annoying, but we're gonna go ahead and turn our can opener onto its side like that. Apparently, this is what they said. This is what they said. It's not working. How am I? So you said like that, and then move it to its, oh, okay, maybe like that. Trash. This next hack apparently makes peeling garlic a lot easier. Take a few cloves of garlic, throw it into a jar, put the lid. All you gotta do is shake it. apparently it's supposed to peel your garlic perfectly. Do I believe it? No. Am I testing it? Yes.
One eternity later.
All right, let's go ahead and reveal. See if it's perfectly peeled. Are we ready? Bum, bada, bum, 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 bum. Oh, it worked. Wow, that's awesome. That last hack worked beautifully, but there's another peeling garlic hack where you just take a butter knife and stick it into the clove of garlic, like so. And then you should be able to take the whole garlic out. That definitely didn't work. I'm gonna give it one more shot. I'm gonna do it on a big piece. Yeah, this hack is trash. This next hack apparently makes peeling potatoes a lot easier. All we gotta do is take a potato and just slightly cut a slit all the way across. And then we just throw that into boiling hot water and let that boil. While we wait for this to boil, let's go to the next hack. All right, this hack is taking hardened butter and softening it. And all you gotta do is just grate it. It should work. All right, feels like nothing's happening, but I believe something is happening. Now, look at that. Right there, you should have softened butter. This isn't horrible. It's okay. Next, we're gonna be doing the flavor enhancer hack. So we're just gonna take some melted butter, throw in any of your favorite herbs. I'm gonna go ahead and put in some thyme, garlic, and just give it a mix, and then pour it into any ice tray. Now I'm just gonna pop this in the fridge.
1 hour later.
Boom, the butter is set. And now all you gotta do when you wanna cook is pop out one of these guys, and you just got yourself a flavor enhancer. Wow. All right, it's been about 15 minutes. Now we're just gonna go ahead and take our potato out. And now all I'm supposed to do is pull back the skin, and you got yourself a clean peeled potato. That is super easy. It's a little messy. It's not bad, it's okay. All right, this next hack, let's say you go ahead and wanna salt your soup, and oops, I did too much salt. What am I gonna do now? What am I supposed to do now?
Hey, Pat, look.
I got an idea. We're gonna go ahead and place a potato right in the middle, and the potato is supposed to absorb all the salt. We'll be back to test that. All right, this next hack is an easy way to bake your potatoes. All you're gonna do is take some potatoes and toss that into a plastic bag. Boom. Now I'm gonna tie it up. Tie it up, and we're gonna toss this into the microwave for 10 minutes. I'm just gonna stand here and wait. Don't put microwave plastic storage bags or plastic bags from grocery store in the microwave. We're testing this hack and we're not gonna give up.
5 minutes later.
It's been 10 minutes, let's see if it's ready. Oh, that looks sweaty and sad. Oh, look at that. All right, let's bring this over to the cutting board and see. Okay. Oh, it's baked. Look at that. I'm rating this a wow. This next hack apparently makes mashing potatoes super easy. We're gonna take some boiled potatoes, toss that into a bowl, take a hand mixer, we're gonna crush this up a little bit, and then on low speed, interesting. Oh my God, this is making a giant mess. I guess it works, but it makes a giant mess, so this is trash. This has been cooking for about 20 minutes, so it should have absorbed the salt. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. Here we go. It's still very salty. Oh, this hack is trash. Now we're gonna be doing a baking hack. So all we have to do is take our bacon, cut it in half, like so, boom. Use this half, so I'm just gonna take out this bacon. Now we're gonna take this empty bag and then just place this on top of the other half, and I'll just pop this in the fridge. I actually really like this hack. Wow. While we're still on this bacon train, we're gonna be doing another hack where we pop bacon into the oven, and it actually cooks a lot easier and better than stovetop. So just put another parchment paper on top, put another baking sheet on top of that so it stays flat, and we're gonna pop this into a 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes. This next hack is a cleaning blender hack. Let's say you got a dirty blender. First, we're just gonna rinse the blender real quick. Then we're gonna fill it up with some water and just squeeze in a little bit of dish soap. And now all that's left to do is blend it. Whew. Cleans the lid. I like that. Ooh. And then just rinse off the soap. And boom, we got ourselves a really clean blender. I'm rating this a wow. This next hack is a natural peanut butter hack. You know when you buy natural peanut butter, you got all that oil on top, and then you gotta take a spoon and mix it around, the oil spills everywhere. It's just a mess. So apparently, if you take your peanut butter, flip it upside down, It should then evenly spread the oil all the way up. And luckily for you guys, I did one overnight. Okay, a lot less oil. Very runny. It's not perfect, but it's better than buying it the way it comes. You know, this hack's, it's okay. This hack is a blueberry hack. We're gonna toss this into a bowl of water, and whatever sinks to the bottom, that means it's ripe and sweet. Whatever flows to the top is not ripe. So let's go ahead and see. So let me go ahead and give the top one a try, see if it's definitely not sweet. I'm gonna take the one at the bottom. So this one should be sweet. It tastes exactly the same. This hack is trash. This next hack is to prevent your water from overboiling. So you know whenever you boil something and water spills all over? Check this out. Take some oil, put it onto a paper towel, and then we're gonna go ahead and rub it on the lip of the pot. Okay, ow. All right, let's crank the heat and see if it overboils. See, right now it would be overboiling. It's coming up. That oil is, I could see it preventing it too. Like this should be overboiling right now. That is cool, huh? That's a great hack. I'm rating it a wow. This next hack is a unique way of draining water. You put the strainer on top of the pan and then you pour out the water. And all the pasta should now be in the pot without any water. I really love this hack. I'm rating it a wow. This next hack, let's say you're out of peanut butter, but you got peanuts at home. You can actually make peanut butters with just peanuts. Pour that into a food processor. Close the lid. Now all we have to do is just blend this up. Make sure to add in a bit of salt to just bring out that flavor. How cool is that? I mean, you could go more, you can make it as smooth as you want, but there, my friends, got yourself some homemade peanut butter. Whew, delicious. This hack is definitely a wow. This butternut squash hack apparently makes it super easy to peel. If you guys ever worked with something like this, you know how much of a pain it is to peel these things. So first we're gonna take a fork and pierce some holes, then pop this into a microwave for about 3 minutes. 3 minutes is up, pretty warm. Now it should be super easy to peel. Let's see. It's a little bit easier to peel, I'm not gonna lie, just a little bit. This hack, it's okay. All right, I think the bacon is ready to be taken out of the oven. And this should be super crispy and delicious. Let's see, take this off. Okay, that looks fantastic. It works. I mean, it did take us about 45 minutes, but it's crispy, it looks good. This hack, it's okay. In this hack, you're able to peel a carrot skin with just a piece of foil. So all you gotta do, take the foil, scrunch it into a rough ball, and then you take it to a carrot, and you just move up and down on it. I mean, it's definitely peeling. If you don't have a peeler, this works. I'm gonna rate it a wow. This next hack makes peeling a pineapple a lot easier, where you could just take a piece out and eat it. First, you're gonna wanna remove the head by twisting it. Then, we're just gonna slam this point down on the cutting board. I feel like I'm beating someone's head in. I think that's enough. And then you just wanna roll and squeeze. Okay, so apparently I'm able to now take a piece out. That is not working. That doesn't work. Let's try up here. That kind of worked. That's not really working. This hack is trash. This beef hack is a really cool way to portion out your beef. We're just gonna take our ground beef, and you could add peppers and chives and anything you want to your beef. Throw that into a Ziploc bag, close it up, and then just squeeze the meat and spread it out evenly. Take a bench scraper or the back of your knife. Now that it's pretty much all even, I'm gonna go ahead and divide this however big you want. Now pop this into the freezer. And once it's done freezing, pop this open. Take out a couple, fry these puppies up, and you got yourself beef patties. Beautiful, easy, I love it. This is definitely a wow. This broccoli hack is gonna make it super easy to cut off the broccoli. All you have to do is place this into some boiling water. Let this boil for a few minutes, and it should be super easy to cut. Oh wow, that is butter. That's great, look at that. That was fast. That's very impressive. The only thing is like, you gotta take out like a pot, you gotta boil it. You know, it's not bad. I think this hack is, it's okay. Let's say you're out of mayo and all you got is some oil and eggs. Well, in this hack, we're gonna be making mayo. All we have to do is pour in about 1 cup of oil into a jar and crack in 2 eggs. Make sure to add in some salt to bring out that flavor. And then you can toss this in a blender or just with a hand blender, blend it up. right there, you got some homemade mayo. I'm gonna rate this a wow. I love it. So this hack is a pizza cutter hack. So you use a pizza cutter to cut your herbs, and they're supposed to be faster than a knife. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Got myself some time here, so all I'm gonna do is roll it back and forward here.
I don't know if this is working, dude. I feel like it's like damaging it more than like, it's like kind of mushing it.
Let's try it to cilantro. I'm gonna scrunch it together. I mean, it kind of worked, but you have no control. It's not even. I got some big pieces, I got some small pieces. This hack is trash. This next hack makes cutting chives a lot easier. So all you gotta do is take your chives, and instead of cutting it like this, you get a paper towel, and then you just tightly roll it up. Just cut off the end here. And now when you cut your chives, they just stay together because of the paper towel. That is beautiful. I absolutely love this hack. I'm rating it a wow. This next hack apparently removes the core and the stem of a strawberry super clean. All you gotta do is take a straw, put it on this end, and just push it through, and
Nice.
I got rid of the core and the stem. It's just so perfect because you don't have to cut it. You can just like stem it with that. I'm a big fan of this hack. This is definitely getting a wow. This next hack apparently could sharpen your knife using simple things around your house. So for now, this knife is pretty dull. It's not slicing as clean as and quick as I want. So all you gotta do is take the back of a plate and run your knife at an angle. Do this for a couple minutes. And apparently, you're supposed to have a sharp knife. Do I believe it? Not right now, no. Okay, so apparently this knife should be sharp now, so let's give it a shot. Okay, it's a little sharper. Yeah, it slides in beautifully actually. That is amazing. That is impressive. So if you ever need to sharpen your knife, use the back of your plate. This is definitely a wow. Apparently, if you take some cilantro and run it through a cheese grater, it's supposed to get rid of the stem and keep the leaves. Let's give it a shot here, ready? That definitely didn't work. Maybe, just maybe, you're supposed to use the smaller side. All right, this should work. Okay, well, there's still some stem on it. It saddens me that I gotta say it's trash. Now let's say you have some sort of hard cheese and you're trying to get super thin slices to put on a cheese board or whatever just to eat. Instead of using a knife, you could use a grater and just go on the top and just grate the cheese. Whoa, look how thin that is. That is so awesome. Look at all these thin shavings of cheese. Totally works, and I'm gonna give this a wow. This next hack is recycling your oil. So let's say you're done frying and you got a bunch of stuff on the bottom. Take the bottle that you used, put a funnel on top of that, and a small strainer, and just slowly pouring that oil back into the bottle. As you can see, that strainer held back some of those crumbs. You're able to use this about 3 to 4 more times. This hack is definitely a wow. For this next hack, apparently if you roll your lime or lemon on your board, you can get more juice out of it. Squeeze and roll, not too hard, not too soft. I have one where I rolled it and one that I didn't. So we're gonna compare the two to see if they have more juice. So let's cut this one first. Looks about the same to me. Let's cut this one. Okay, so let's do a squeeze test. You definitely get more out of this one than this one. That works. I say it's definitely a wow. While we have the lime on the board, we're gonna actually move on to our next hack, which is the onion hack. If you squeeze a few drops of lemon or lime on your cutting board, apparently it doesn't make you cry when you cut an onion. So we're gonna go ahead and just spread it around our board. Now, I'm gonna cut this onion and see if we're gonna cry. Nothing so far. What's going on here?
Oh, look how lime in my eye. Why does this keep happening to me, man?
Are you still recording? Okay, that's my fault. That's the lime. Oh no, I do it. Oh, wait a second. Ooh, I feel it. I feel the onion. This doesn't work. This is trash. That last onion hack didn't work, but hopefully this one does. I threw this into the freezer overnight, and they say that it shouldn't give you any teary eyes when you cut this. As you guys can see, it's definitely frozen. Okay. It's definitely hard to cut. I'm really chopping this up. Let's see. Let's bring it by my eye. Nothing. I mean, it seems to work, but it's hard to cut, and I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of this, but It's okay. This hack apparently gives you even slices of tomatoes. All you do is take a tomato, stick a fork in it, and then take a knife and cut along. It can't, okay, maybe, okay. I hate this hack. It is trash. Don't use a fork, just cut it regularly. This next kitchen hack apparently makes making rice a lot easier. So first thing you wanna do is grab some rice and just form it into a ball, like so. And just put that on a baking sheet. Now just pop this in the freezer for a couple hours and then you're supposed to transfer it into a Ziploc bag. Once you're ready to use your rice, take them out of the freezer, place it on top of a plate, take a damp towel and just put that on top of that. And now we're gonna pop this in the microwave for 2 minutes.
Later.
It's ready. You got rice that's ready to go, fully cooked. If you're looking for quick, easy rice, this is an amazing hack. I'm gonna rate this a wow. This onion hack apparently makes dicing onions a lot easier. So all we're gonna do is go ahead and cut your onion in half. Then we're just gonna cut strips along the onion. And then we're gonna cut that in half like so. And then we just cut them up and it should be diced. That's awesome. Look at that, perfectly diced onions. I love this. It's quick, easy, perfect. This is definitely a wow. Do you ever have a hard time peeling a hard-boiled egg cleanly? Well, this hack apparently solves that problem. Go ahead and toss your hard-boiled egg into a jar and then put your hand on top and simply shake it. Dude, it like blew up. What is this? Okay, wait a second. I might have went hard. We have another hack. Hold tight. Attempt number 2. I'm gonna put this into the jar. Just give it a soft shake. It blew up again. This hack is definitely trash. This next hack apparently creates more surface area and divots so you could capture more sauces and different things into a cucumber. All you have to do is put it between 2 chopsticks like this. And on one side, we're gonna cut straight down. And then we flip it to the other side and then just do diagonal cuts. Then you should have an accordion. Oh, it ripped. But look. Dun, 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 dun. So now you got more surface area. So you can go ahead and toss this into a bowl with sauce and whatever, and all that sauce can go between the cucumber. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. I'm gonna say that this hack is definitely a wow. This next hack removes the skin of salmon super easy. If you try to remove it right now, it's sticky, it's hard. You're gonna tear off a lot of that meat. So all you gotta do is just put that on top of a plate and pour some boiling hot water on top of that skin. And then the skin should come right off. That is super easy. It's just like sliding off. No effort. That is definitely a wow. We finally made it to our last hack, and this is gonna be an ice cream hack. So you know whenever you open up your ice cream and it's super frozen or even has like freezer burn and you just can't stick your spoon in there because it's so hard? Well, here's a hack. Place it into a bowl. Then take it to your sink and on warm water, fill it up and spin it around. Time to give this a test. Open it up. Instant melt. Look at that. It's still kind of hard. It's watery on top, but ice cream on the bottom. Yeah. I'm sorry, but this hack is trash. And there you have it. We just tested 50 viral hacks. Let me know which one was your favorite, and I'll see you guys in the next one.